Hi everyone, I'm back. I'm ready to make those yummy burritos that I've talked about before. They're really quick and easy, great for leftovers. You can reheat them, and also the little salsa that I make with them on the side you can put on baked potatoes. I actually like to make enough to where I can put them on my eggs in the morning. I make like an egg white omelet, and that's really good. So let's get started. Well, first off, I make what's called a calabacita, and it is onions, zucchini, mushrooms, some cumin, some chili powder, and I saute that up. The recipe that I use is out of the Cancer Survivor's Guide, and I change it up a little bit. It asks for like a yellow onion, and I use a red onion because I kind of like the flavor a little bit better. And they also say to saute it in water. I use coconut oil. A lot of good benefits in it, so let's get started. I'll show you what I've got done so far. I went ahead and sauteed up the zucchini, the mushrooms, and the red onions, and we're going to add the corn to it, and that'll finish up the calabacita. So we'll get that back on the oven. Add that. And this has a lot of good vitamins in it. The whole burrito all itself has good vitamin A, vitamin C. It's got folate. It's got about 1,000 micrograms of beta carotene. We'll go ahead and throw the refried beans in the microwave and get those warmed up. Always be sure and use a glass container when you're heating up things in the microwave. Heating up in plastic is not healthy. There's a lot of carcinogenics that come along with that, and being a cancer survivor, that's the last thing I need. So while that is going, we'll finish sauteing up the calabacita. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not Mexican, so do the best I can. So what we've got here is we have whole wheat organic tortillas. I get them up at Trader Joe's. I'll heat one of those up. And then what I've also got is some wonderful spicy smoky peach salsa that I also get at Trader Joe's. That's going to also go in our burrito. I have some baby romaine lettuce, and that's going to go in our burrito. The refried beans that I use, I get from Trader Joe's. They're fat-free. You can also get them vegetarian if that is the way that you want to go. There is no meat in this dish, but it's very filling. So let's get our beans out. Stir them up. We'll throw in our shell. Now, in this book, the Cancer Survivor Guide, the recipe for the like a peach salsa is in here. There's also a recipe for guacamole. The recipe for the calabacitas are in here as well, and so you can get they're all in the same book, so you don't have to buy a bunch of books in order to make this meal. So we have our whole wheat shell. We'll put that down. Put our beans on. Chuck and I love our Mexican food. So after I found out I had cancer, I was like, okay, what am I going to be stuck with eating? I mean, I want to make sure I eat healthy. And so it was really nice to come across a lot of cookbooks that I found that was able to provide some really good nourishing food and us not really have to change our diet a whole lot. So I think you'll really like this recipe. All right. Now we're going to put some of that calabacita on our burrito. And again, it looks wonderful. Can you see that? And again, put on baked potatoes, tacos, burritos, your eggs in the morning. Very nutritious. So now we're going to add some of our peach salsa. We'll spoon that on there. And then our romaine lettuce. Throw all that on there. Now you can add guacamole, again, if you like. Jalapenos you can add to the stir fry if that's something that you like. We'll just wrap it up here. We got a great, excellent, really good. Now, one burrito will be about 250 calories. And again, that'll depend on if you add sour cream, any of that kind of thing to it. I don't do a lot of dairy, don't do a lot of soy, so I kind of leave it just as the way it is. You're going to love it. Look for the recipe on my website, PinksNotMyColor.com. And there's other resources under the resource tab for books, recipes, clinics, insurance information if you need it. And if I can be of any service, you just let me know. Thanks.